Welcome to the next lesson where I will share with you how to create and record lessons for your digital course. Let's go. So when you go below this video, below this lesson, there is a button to start your ClickFunnels trial. So if you haven't done so yet, go to previous lesson and build your ClickFunnels account, your members area, because we are going to need that after we record your lessons, because we need to put them afterwards inside your members area. And if you already have ClickFunnels account and members area, then great, we can start building your lessons. So I will share with you all tools that we use for successfully recording, creating lessons, and basically everything what you need to have a professional digital course. So the first thing is Trello. So you can just click anytime you want to get access to these tools. You just need to come to this lesson, and I put links in here, right? So these are all links. So anytime you want to, because you don't need all of these tools, if you are on the budget and you want to start lean, you can add them afterwards when you make a little more money. So you can just come back to this lesson, it will be here. So let's start with Trello. This is the free version, is all that you need. So let me show you how I do that. So this is how you build structure of your course inside Trello. So basically, before you start even recording and creating your lessons, you want to build structure to have an idea what kind of lessons you want to have in the first week, second, third, fourth, right? Because and you should have it organized, because the order of the lessons is as important as the actual content. So when you sign up for free Trello account, you just create new board, right? You create a board and you can choose the color you want, and you can add the name of your course name, and just create board, right? And then you start here, like, what is the title? Week 1, add list. And then you basically add the card, and this can be the lesson number 1, right? Add card, and you create it like this, and you create all weeks that you want to have, and then you want to bookmark this board. I have it bookmarked right in here. So anytime you are about to create next lesson, you just come back to your board and see what's the next lesson that you are going to create, right? So as you can see, I'm building it right along with you, and sometimes in the future you may need to reorganize some lessons. You can do that like this, because you will find out that your students have better results with that. So you optimize your board along accordingly the feedback that you get from your students. So, and then after you have your board set up, then we can start creating slides, right? So we use Canva, and you can use Keynote or PowerPoint or something else if you want. I use Canva simply because there are also graphics and videos, elements, basically everything in one place. So I don't have to constantly search for it in other places. It's everything in one place. So that's make the process more efficient. And free account is everything that you need and to get started, right? And so you just click on tools. That will take you to Canva registration page. I already have Canva account, so it took me to my account, but you just grab a Canva account if you haven't done it yet, and then you want to create a design, and we want to create a presentation. And now. So as you can see, here is everything like photos, elements, text, music, videos, everything in one place. So you add the name here, and then you start creating you can add the background. Like let's say you want to have a black background, right? Or let's say that you want to have some video behind it, right? Let's say that your your lesson is going to be about how to work out at home, for example, right? You want to create a lesson how to work out at home, and and you want to put some video behind it. So let's say you find something about fitness, right? And when you have a free account, make sure that you are using like free elements, free videos, and that you also check these 3 dots and check the license, like here, the licensing, like what's allowed, what you actually can do, and how you can use it, right? So you want to read it, and then if you can use it, then just put it here. And so you want to always make sure so you don't get into any kind of legal troubles, right? When you will be recording Canva, you also want to make sure that you are not recording any pro elements, because those are paid. You would have to start paying and for like Canva Pro, and keep paying for that as long as it will be live. As long as the digital course will be live and accessible. So now, so we can like make it darker a little bit, so our text pops up, like can be seen a little better, right? And then you can add element as well if you want. Exercise, right? So we can add element like this. And yeah, you can play around with it. When you are satisfied, we can start creating the next slide, right? And let's say that now you need to set these slides. You just set it up once. Let me show you. So you can look for square, and then you put it to the bottom like this. And here you can put your name. You can change the color to white, so it's actually people can see it. So you want to put your name here, and here on the other side you can put the course name, right? Like this. And then I have also square on the top here to put the name of my lessons here, but you can keep it blank and white if you want, but this is how I do it. So slide 1, for example, right? Put it like this. And after you are satisfied with the layout, and then you can just copy it, like duplicate page, right? So after you are done with the first, you go to the next, and so you don't have to recreate everything from scratch. So that makes the process more efficient. And so let's say that you can add text here, make a list, right? And you can create a list. When you are satisfied how everything looks like, you can delete it and recreate it like this. It will duplicate exactly the same how it looks. So yeah, it's pretty simple. It's simple to use and it's really efficient. You will find everything that you need. Just make sure that you are using just those free elements as long as you want to keep free Canva account. Okay. And then when you are done, another thing is that you will never lose your presentation, because it's constantly saving on autopilot. So you will always have it in your Canva account. And you can download it as like if you want to, right? And stuff like that. So then what we want to do, we want to create a Vimeo account to upload and store our lessons. So that's what we use. All that you need is this plus account. That's what we use. Unless you really start creating really like huge documents, you don't need like a higher Vimeo account. And we don't want to use YouTube, because that way anyone can get access to our content, right? Because like anyone can easily get access to it. There is also YouTube like branding on it. This is more professional, and we make sure that only people who actually purchase our program get access to it. So you can just grab plus account, and then after you do that, it costs like €6 per month, or $7-8 per month, like dollars. So it's it's not that expensive. And after you have your Vimeo account, we can start recording and putting your lessons inside Vimeo. So now let me show you how to record lessons, right? So I have experimented with many various softwares. If you are really like tight on budget, Vimeo has recently launched something called Record Screen. So you can record just with your Vimeo, but you will not be able to edit your video afterwards. Like if you need to cut something out or make some adjustments, right? But if you are tight on budget, you can start just with that. But if you can afford, I would recommend you to get a Screenflow if you have a MacBook, and Camtasia if you have a Windows. So I have found that Camtasia works great with Windows, but with MacBook it sometimes takes time till they do some updates, because like Apple is constantly doing updates. They're updating your MacBook, and sometimes it takes a while in Camtasia catch up on those updates. But Screenflow, they only focus on MacBooks. So, and when company is focusing on just one thing and not doing anything else, like for Windows, that's always better, because focus in business is everything. So Screenflow, I have found, works better with MacBooks. So let me show you here. You can, when you click on this link, you can just download a free trial and try it out. If you have a Windows, then you can grab Camtasia by clicking on this link, and you come to products and Camtasia, click on Camtasia, and you can again grab a free trial to test it out. And they have both for Windows and Mac version, but as I said, Camtasia works better for Windows. And after you have a recording software, let me show you how to record your lesson. So you come to your presentation, right? And then you launch your Camtasia or Screenflow, and then so let me show you with Screenflow. They're really similar in the way they works and everything. You configure recording. You choose if you want to record with like camera as well, what audio. Here, if you have an external mic, you want to choose a microphone here that you will use. and then you just smash record, right? And then you open your presentation. And the way how I usually do it is I come to the second slide. So there are like not these arrows, right? So I come to the second slide. I wait till those arrows disappear. I come I smash my arrow on my keyboard, come to the first, and I start talking, right? Welcome to the next lesson. We are going to talk about how to work out at home, right? And then I go to the second slide and I keep talking. And then when I'm satisfied with it and like lesson is done, I just stop recording. And that will take me to Screenflow or Camtasia automatically. Then I cut out the, like, when I start talking, let me see. So this is where I started talking, right? So this is, I now cut it out because this was nothing in here. So I delete it and I move this to the beginning. And at the end of the lesson, let's say here is going to be the end of the lesson. I cut it out again, delete it. And sometimes this is also great because sometimes you will be recording lessons and you forget like what is the next thing you wanted to talk about. And so you can cut it out like from the middle of the lesson, so you don't waste time of your clients, and so your lesson is like professional and stuff like that, right? So you can basically do that as well. You cut it like this, and here again, and you delete just the middle part and you move it closer. And you can also make the transitions, like the seamless transition. So you just grab that and put it over the other clip, and that will create like seamless transition between clips. And when you are satisfied, then you just come to like the export. It's the same in Camtasia. There is also export button, but it's like on the top. So in Screenflow, it's here, file, export, and then you make sure that you choose resolution, right? And the settings, you can keep it like that. And then you export it. And then you wait. Screenflow will even tell you like what is the duration. It will take 10 seconds. And Camtasia will also show you the bar, like it's loading, but it will not tell you the time, like how long will it take. But that's not an issue. The issue is the compatibility, as I was mentioning before. So, and now when you have that lesson exported, you can close this, and you actually don't have to close it immediately. You can double check and watch your lesson if you're actually satisfied with it, and and you can save that recording somewhere else if you want to edit it later. And then you come to your Vimeo account. You can create a new folder and put the name of your course, digital course name, right? Create, and you can basically just grab that video we just created and put it there. And so we'll wait until it uploads. So another thing I wanted to talk about is audio is super important. If your video is not like super high quality, people will still keep listening, like watching to your lesson, because if your audio is good. But if your audio really sucks, like there are all kinds of noises and it's like annoying, then it's really hard to keep watching for people. So I've also experimented with different microphones. So what I found is for Windows computers, Blue Yeti works great. And so I like Blue Yeti Nano, so you can just click on this link to check it out. And this is awesome microphone. This is a USB microphone. It costs around $100. You can choose your color that you like, and yeah, it will really improve that quality of your production. And then if you have a MacBook, if you have a new MacBook, you can literally just use that microphone that's built in MacBook. And they created really high quality microphone. And the thing is, yeah, you don't need, like, if you want to improve, if you want to experiment with other microphones, you can, but you don't have to waste your time on that and the money, because I had actually made the comparison between the quality of Blue Yeti and MacBook microphone, and there was very little difference. So, and if you like for smartphone, I use Lavalier microphone. So this is a great small microphone that you can just put on your shirt and then to your phone, and you can start recording, right? And it has really great quality. And yeah, that's what I use. Like this, you can, put it on yourself and start recording. That really increases that quality. If you have a new iPhone, then that microphone is great. But if you are really far, if you want to record really far from your face, from yourself, then you need that mic, because the quality will decrease. If you are really close, like you're recording just your face, then the iPhone microphone will do okay. And then microphone arm. So this is to hold your microphone and your phone. So this is something that we use. And also this foam increases the audio quality because it reduces the noise, as well as this. And this is really like generic arm. You can you can plug your Blue Yeti there, or other mics for professional streaming, because you can put like Blue Yeti, or you can use this. You can put almost any microphone in here and connect it together, and then you can record like this, right? And that really increases that audio quality. And so that costs $22. And these are really just like upgrades, but you don't necessarily need all of this, right, when you are getting started. When you will be recording your face, like for example, when you will be doing welcome video, light is super important. Not only just audio, but light. And everyone looks better when there is like light. So if you can find well lit area at your home, or like right against the window, that can be good as well. But if you can't, this ring light works perfect, because it evenly it creates even light on your face, right? Because it's all around your phone. So it's also a tripod, and it can also hold your phone. So it's really multifunctional. And it costs $37, right? So that can improve your quality as well. Everyone looks better in the light. You will realize that when you experiment. If I also like to use, when I don't have the light near me, I use the light that, like the LED light that phone has, right? So I don't record with the front camera, but with the back, with the light on. I always try to use that light. That really makes a huge difference. And then yeah, let's now check out our lesson that we have uploaded. So you want to click on it in your Vimeo account, And now let's do the settings. So here you can set the thumbnail. You just click on thumbnail, select from video, right? If it actually gives you different thumbnail and you want to have that first light on there, you just let it play and click select, and then it will create a thumbnail. And then privacy. So we want to hide this video from Vimeo. So actually only people who come to our members area can have access to this content. And then you want to choose that only on your domain it can be amped. So you want to put your domain here. So I will put mine, right? And then you click on plus button, and you can keep it. You disable. People cannot download it, and people cannot add it to collections. You want to disable these, and then just hit save. And then we want to come to embed. In here, I would recommend you to keep this like this, and then you can disable this. So there is like not mess all around the video, so people can actually focus on the content. So you also disable everything from here as well, and also a logo. We don't want logo there. And then when you are satisfied with how it looks, you can also create custom color, so it actually matches your members area, let's say, right? The color that you decided to design your course with. So when I want the exact same color, I use something called Colorzilla, this Chrome extension here. I just click on it, pick color from the page, and I come over the color I want to copy, right? It copied to my clipboard, and then I come here and I put it here. And now I have the same color, and I just save it, and that creates, changes that color. And you want to, after you are satisfied with everything it looks like, you can just, if you don't know how to set it, you can set it just the way how I have it, and then you can create preset. So you don't have to do this every time you upload video. You just create preset and put the name, like my design, or you can just put the name of your course, digital course name, and then create preset and save it. Now every time you come and upload new video, you just set these general settings, like you hide it from Vimeo and only add your domain and disable download and collections, and then you come to empt and just change it to that preset that we set up, right? You change it to the preset, and you just save it, and it automatically creates that process. It becomes more efficient, right? And afterwards, when you are done, you copy this link, you copy it, you come to your members area that we have created in the previous lesson, and then let's say it's going to be like the week. In the week 1, we want to edit it to how to work out at home, right? And then update, and then open editor, and then the same thing here, lesson 1, how to work out at home, and you just put that Vimeo link right here, you paste it there, and save it, right? And now you always want to double check, and like you should create account for your digital course and always double check if that video is actually there sorry, and if that's actually playing correctly and if everything is working correctly. You always want to double check everything. And now when we are done, and let's say we want to add some resources to it, right, below the lesson. So let me show you. We use Google Drive. So if you don't have, you need to have a Google account for that, and then you come to your Drive, and then you can just click on it, right, and it will take you to Drive. And if you don't have Google account yet, just create one, and then you just create a new, let's say, document or sheet, right? So let's say doc, and so you want to add some resources for your clients, resource 1, right? And then what you want to do is also you can put the name here, and then you want to share, click on share button, you click get link. This the way this look can change. It really depends on what, like, when are you watching this lesson, but the point is to make it accessible to your students, because now only you can get access to it, right? Only people you add to your Drive. But when you click on get link, you can change it to anyone with the link. So this is what you want to do. You want to have it changed to anyone with the link, and you want to keep it just as a viewer. So people cannot like change it, because then like other students, it will get changed for everybody. So you want to keep it as a viewer, and then copy the link, and done. And then you want to come to your members area, and right below where we put our lesson, you come to resource, you highlight it, and you click on this link, you delete this hashtag and paste that link there. And you also want to click on this arrow, so it actually gets open in new windows, and the people, like the members area, will not get closed for students. And you can change the color if you want to, right? And then now when people will click on this, they will get that resource, and you can change the name to whatever you want to. And then when you're done, you just click save. And yeah, if you don't have other resources, you can just delete the rest 3, right? And then you are done. Your lesson is up and running. You want to just double check it if it's actually working. And the last thing I wanted to mention is Loom. So this is a Chrome extension and tool that we use for support. So let's say your clients are following lessons, but they get stuck at some point and then they need help. If it's more complex issue and you cannot solve it by simply creating a short video, you can schedule a Zoom call with them and do like screen sharing. But if it's something really simple, then it's not necessary, and you just create a short video with Loom, right? So when you click on this, you will be able to grab a free account. Free account is everything that you need. You can create videos up to 5 minutes. And then you come to, you will get this extension here. And when you click on it, you can start recording. You choose if you want just screen or video as well. You choose your microphone, and then you start recording, right? And you choose your entire screen and share. We'll do countdown, and it will start recording, and you can start talking and explaining that issue and give your students instructions. And then when you are done, you click on that and it will get saved. And then you can copy the link when it's done. right? So when it's done, you just grab copy public link or grab it right here and send them the link, and they can watch it and follow the instructions and get the support they need to follow to move forward with your digital course. Alright, so this lesson we were explaining lots of tools and it was also a bit technical, so please just don't get overwhelmed. And if you feel overwhelmed, just start with Trello, create your structure, and then go outside, take a walk, take a break, right? Whenever you get overwhelmed, and then continue later, right? You can just go one by one. I put them like in these tools in the steps that you will need them, right? So if just the last tip that I'd like to give you is just when you will be recording your lessons, be enthusiastic, right? Be excited about the things that you are going to share with your clients and your students, because that's like that energy is contagious, right? So it will be exciting for them to go through your lessons, and they will be more likely to finish your lessons and they will love it. Okay, so thanks for jumping in on this lesson, and let's start recording the content for your course. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.